humble, young man rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take all fools, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Back 25 behind. There in the middle. 55. Hey, I'm coming.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Allen has it, left side. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ready?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
It's just me and you.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Keep on coming, baby.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Ready? Watch 25.
Hey, watch the delay.
Let's go.
Here's Winston. He's got Evans. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
And that's the first connection, the number 1 overall pick in 2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
And what a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
A throw over the middle taken in, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Detroit.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Let's go.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Ready?
12.
Blue lady. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
First down.
How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
2 times. We got 4.
To throw, Winston. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive and a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Mike's 56. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep in the direction. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Cooper was the target there. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
3 buzz. Watch out. Sonic.
They'll run with Barber. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Got it.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Check 13.
One more time with Barber. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Peyton Barber taking it in.
Touchdown for
and the Lions are able to grow their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Hey, Echo.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On 1st down, Allen. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Samson Abuka. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Come.
From the gun, Winston. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Webster. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. A shotgun give to Fournette. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Here we go. Here we go.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
What we got? What we got?
From the gun, it's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Mike's 580! I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Sunday.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 2nd and a long way to go. Allen. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Smooth.
I can't believe they even let you play.
56. 56 right there.
Allen to throw once more.
Rip left. Rip left.
There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 15. Now Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Mike. Black, what is that? 55, Mike. You better bring it. You better bring it. Let's go.
Winston. And this is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball and making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the shotgun, it's Winston. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A 2nd down run with Lewis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Winston now. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Half 85, half 85.
Alert 3. Sub.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the... 5 wide.
Check the back. Check the back.
Throwing again. Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Fitzgerald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's get it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Allen's throw is complete, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper and we mentioned, hey, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed to figure it out, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the slant.
Half.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
56 to Mike.
Bravo.
56 to Mike.
Hey, here I come.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Final play and a half here. Winston looking long for Westbrook. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Mike 319.
Mike's 56. Watch the screen. Pass. Mike 56.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
What's that? Let's go.
Shot. Hey, home.
You go tight.
Alert.
You got tight right there.
Go.
Now Allen to throw. Operating from the gun. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play.
Evans to throw it. Evans has it left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Working out of the gun. Winston. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Khalil Mack able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking long for what? This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. D.D. Westbrook, 46 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
There we go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Round 80. 56. Check 56. I got him.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Right there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
From the gun, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Hey, alert! 3. On the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Flag. What is that? Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Pop.
They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Go, go, go. Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's tight right there, he's tight right there. We got three, fellas, we got three.
Green, triple C.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 12, Winston.
Hey, here we go.
Over the middle to Evans. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And another Winston to Evans connection. And Mike Evans, he didn't play football till his senior year of high school. He was such a good basketball player down in Galveston, Texas. But I think he's happy he picked football up.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. I would have loved to have been around those conversations. The head basketball coach, the head football coach.
Since it was nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They go play action. Winston. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch. Looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
3rd and long for Winston. He's got Evans. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Right 56, right there, 56.
They gonna need some therapy after
that.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I got you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Black 22. 51. Here we go.
They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Silver.
Now Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 10. Throwing, Winston. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Jameis now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
Flip it, flip it, flip it.
Let's go. Winston. Allen has it, left side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Jameis again. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
You see me out
They
here.
get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Mike's 50. Mike's 59. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Middle, 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 middle.
Mike.
Regular.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Mike's 5'9".
Allen now. Going to throw again.
Strip that ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Malcolm Smith there for the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Black, 22's hot.
51's Mike.
White. White. Right here, guys. Fight.
From the gun, Winston.
Pull it together.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Samson Abukum picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
The Cardinals take over.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Tyrone Crawford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Intended that time for Cooper.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On first down, it's Lewis. Dion Lewis. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Touchdown.
So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Push him back. Push him back.
They run to Lewis out of the gun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Winston hits his target. The tight end will tie. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 30. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Let's go.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue ready.
51. Hey, let's get in them holes.
They start off with a give to Lewis. And he's got room. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Green, triple team.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. Here we go.
On the counter, it's Lewis. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Winston. He completes it to Westbrook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on 1st down. Lewis. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Again, it's Lewis. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Ready. Blue 80. 51's the most. Wait. I got you, son. I got you.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
Let's go. Let's do this.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
At the 5-yard line.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the front